So have you tried those programs? I asked you to do something.
No, I did not do that.
Okay, no problem. If you get time, just work on.
No, the thing is actually I'm working as well, and then I was not feeling well for last 3, 4 days continuously. I got cold, headache, and fever, so
You
I
started
couldn't do
working as
anything.
well, so even I am suffering from that. Okay,
Ah,
so we'll proceed, and I was thinking to start the collections, which is a very important part of a Java.
okay.
So if you tell me, I can just show you a few programs in strings if you want, or I can proceed to collections.
Mm,
You want to see some programs like in string and how is it something like that?
mm, uh, what specifically in strings? If you can let me know, I'll
Like
say.
program how you will reverse a string, or I think I have told you one, right? That tokenizer and all, how you will create.
Yes, yes. You showed few examples with
I think
string
you can do
tokenizer.
it. I think you can do it if you try, right? If you can't,
Yeah.
let me know. We'll work on it. Okay.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
This Wednesday, I have my final exam.
Okay.
So after that, I can concentrate fully on
Okay.
this training. All my classes will be over this Wednesday. That's it. I'm done.
Okay. Fine. Fine. So we'll proceed with collections only.
Okay.
See, if you say, I just collections. If you say, right, actually, uh, these are APIs provided by JDK. Now it contains many classes and methods. Now to deal with different types of data structure. Now if you say data structure, suppose I'll say that uh, see array, in Java, right?
Yes.
You have to define a fixed size of that. I mean, once you declare, you write like int arr equals to new, and here you need to provide the size on initial only. What if I don't know what will be the my size? I want something, some data structure, or something as a dynamic size. So what we can do, or here in array, the limitations of array I'm telling you. Here the array can hold only integer type. You define as an integer, correct? If you want to
Yes.
store, you cannot store a string. What if my requirement is I want to create one data structure, or a variable which can hold any number of data or any kind of data. If I want to put string, if I want to put numbers, anything I can put it. Okay. So to deal with, Java has provided there two things. One is vector, and other is array list. Okay. So
Okay.
there are two things which is there. One is vector, another is array list. Now, so if you say the difference between array and above two, what will be? So vector or array list, if you say, these are dynamically grown and shrink mechanism it has. You don't have to define the size of it. You just declare it,
Okay.
and you keep on adding. It will keep on increasing. It will never ask you, okay, hey, I am going out of space, or you didn't declare me or anything. Second thing is that you can put any kind of data inside this. You one put one integer, you second one you put as a string, third one put
Fine.
object or anything. Okay.
Okay.
And third thing is ArrayList has or vector has many built-in methods. If you want to get some index positions value, you can directly get it. If you want to reverse it, if you want to convert to array, there are many methods are there, okay, which array does not have. Okay, if you need to search in that whether some value is present in this array, you have to write your own code like for loop, and then you need to compare the value and then you need to find out. But in array list, in one shot, you can simply do that. Okay,
Okay.
so these are the difference what is there in array. So it's like you can say the new generation of storing the value. Now the main thing what is the common between array list and array or array and vector, that both stores value sequentially. Now sequentially means is that once you insert 10, then 20, then 30, then 40. So even in array or in array list or in vector, it will be like index wise only. The first index will be this, second index will be this, third index will be this, fourth index will be this. So sorry. So storing is done on the index basis only. Okay.
Okay.
So indexing, you know how is it? I mean, the memory what starts with from this one, right?
0.
And
Yeah.
it will be like next one will be 20, and third one will be 30 and 40. So it's index wise. Okay, as you keep on adding, like you have added 50, it will go on fourth index like 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So by putting fourth index, you can find out this value. Okay,
Yeah.
so just I'll show you how we can use it. So suppose I'm declaring one array list. Okay, so this is how we declare. Uh, Now I can my list dot add. I'm adding a string. Okay. Now I can put 100. Okay. Then add some object also. See. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
So it's
Yeah.
like, anything I can add it in. This it provides a facility, and there is no limitations. I'm not defining how how many numbers I'm how much what is the number of data I'm going to put in, and simply I can remove this also. So for removing, it will ask you for the
Index.
okay,
Yeah.
or if you want to get some value, it will ask you for index get. So which value you want to get. So this will be on zeroth index, this will be on first index, this will be on second index. So I'm just printing.
If we want to, if can you continue the previous statement, the previous one?
Yeah, I'll tell you. If you suppose now I want to put print 100. Okay.
Okay.
So first one I have added this. This will be on zeroth index. This will be on
Yes.
first index.
First,
This will be on second index. So I want to print this on which is on second index. So how we can print?
my second index. My list dot get uh, get in index one. That's it.
Yeah, because this is the zeroth
And
one. This is the first, correct? So if you simply print 100, okay,
mm,
and if you want to remove, so here also you need to provide this only.
okay, suppose if I don't, if I want to remove everything 100 from it, and I don't know the index,
You
so
want
what
to
can
remove,
I use?
everything.
Uh, for example, I want to remove all the hundreds from the array list, but I don't know their index.
Yeah,
So can I use something like get index of 100, something like that?
uh, yeah, you can do that, but for that you need to program yourself. So suppose I'll just write. I will repeat this statement. Okay.
Okay.
So you want to remove all these hundreds wherever the
Yes.
hundred is there. So you need to write it. See, that will be there. Contains will be there. See,
Okay.
these are contains. You can check it. So in contains, if you put 100, it will tell you that 100 is there. But
Okay.
where all
Then we can
this is
use an if, and
there, huh?
then we can use if uh,
See, this will also will give you this. See, index of
index
neutral,
of.
right? So returns the index of the first occurrence it is telling. It will not tell you the all everyone.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So it's like how you need to program it. Like you will be iterating over entire this one. Uh,
Yes.
what is happening?
Or
Why am
yeah, does it have anything like array dot length, something like that? My list dot length.
mileage, yeah, it is there. So we will iterate for entire. Why I'm not able to see the cursor? What happened?
I don't know.
I'm not able to see it only. Where it is this one? It's not blinking. It should blink, right?
Yeah, something popped up like a circle and it disappeared after that.
No, that is. No, that is different thing. This is.
Okay, I
Okay.
thought it disappeared after
I
this.
have to restart. Okay. So as I don't know what kind of this will be, so I am putting it in a object
Echo.
because see this is string. This is a string. If I put string here, this will throw me an array because this is an object. This is an number. So if you put object, this is a super class, right? So it will be
Okay.
containing all these values. So now if
My
we
list. Oh,
dot
okay. Oh, which
equals, sorry, it will be string only, so it will put into, yeah, object equals to 100,
object is equal to 100.
but it will ask you for the index, right? So we'll put keep some initialize with index, and
Index.
so it will find that particular index, and then It is telling that we cannot convert object, so we need to find out that uh, instance of operator if AB integer. Okay, so I'm just checking because this object could be this object also, or integer also, or string also, right?
So yeah.
I'm checking whether this object is instance of integer. Okay, because
Okay.
100 will be integer only, and if it is an integer, then I'm telling okay, you convert that object as an integer, and then compare it with 100. If it is 100, then remove from the
Remove it.
correct. So
Yeah.
we'll do one thing.
First we print and then print again.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, one more problem will come. Yeah. To write a list. Yes. This is related to multi-threading. What exactly is happening that in array list there is a strict rule. Is that if you are iterating over an array list, here I am iterating over an array list, right? This one for each, correct? On my list, I
Yeah.
cannot remove any element during the iteration
Yeah.
because suppose many threads are working on it. Okay, I mean right now it's a single threaded application, but if there are multiple threaded application,
Okay.
okay, and one thread is reading it and another thread is deleting from it, first and third thread has
It's
come
not annoying.
tries to read it, it will get the wrong data. Okay,
Okay.
so to deal with, they have created another type of array list which is named as copy to write. Copy to write array list, no? What is the name? Copy to write only, no? Hmm. Oh, copy on. Sorry.
Copy on right.
Yeah. So now there is no difference between array list and copy on array list. The only difference is that it is thread safe. I mean, in that case, what it will do, this guy, what it does is that it will iterate also and it will delete also. Now, how does it do is that, see, previously when we were using the array list, that time it was iterating over the same list, my list, and during iteration it was deleting it. So before the iteration, what it does is that it creates one counter, static counter, which is known as, if I go to this array list, and 1 second, if I just hold 1 minute, I'll come back. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So first I'll show you why ArrayList gave that error. Okay. So just let me open that class. See, this is my ArrayList class what Java provides. Okay. So here, if you see, if you find out remove method, yeah, there is one value mod count. Okay. What this value does, this mod count, this will be checking how many modifications has done in your array list, right? Where I have written, sorry, in here I had added this value, this value, this value, and all these things I have added, right?
Yes.
Then after that, suppose I want to remove one value, that like this, just I removed. So once I remove this, so first the mod count will be something like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So whenever we add this, right, so mod count will keep on increasing with a value of 1, this mod count.
Okay.
So so it will have a 9. Now when you started iterating, the mod count was 9 only. Okay. But as you went here, what you did, you tried removing it, so the mod count has increased. Okay. So next time when this iteration will happen, it will check whether the mod count had been changed. If it is changed, it will throw you an exception, that concurrent exception has happened. Now concurrent modification means you are iterating over that and you are deleting it. So
Trying to.
this guy will not know that how to iterate which one you have deleted, right? Because it is working on the same list. But in case
Yes.
of copy on write array list, what it does, it will iterate on some other array list. I mean, it will delete on some other array list. It will work on a copy of it. So if
Okay.
my list is my list, this is not working on my list. Even if you are writing it here, right? So this remove will not happen on my list. It will happen on a copy of that. And internally, once it is done, it will update your final array list. That is the my list. Okay. So even if you are writing here
Okay.
my list, it will not work on this one. It will work on its copy. Once you've done
Okay.
everything, iteration or remove and everything, then it will go and update your the final one. Okay. So if you
Okay.
have some requirement like you are iterating and you need to delete it, you cannot use array list. You have to use copy on write list. Okay. So see, that's why its
Okay.
name is copy on write
On right.
list. So it's like right now whatever you are working, work on copy. Once it is done, then you write to the main array list. Okay. So if you see, this will work. Array index out of bound. This is something else. Here, once it is over, it will not let you do that. Okay. Index out of bound 10. Why it is going to 10? 0 index of this. Why it is going to 10, man? Sorry.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I mean, it is going for 10. Let me print this. That's one.
So it,
Okay, this guy is going to 10. Why?
I
0,
think I think we have 11 total.
1, 2,
If we said
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 is the last one.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, no, 10 is the last one.
Then it should not go
No,
to.
no, no. It's 11. Sorry, 11. We have total 11.
It's 11.
Yeah, last one is 11. New the last object we are adding, that's 11. Index.
17. This one 18. 28. So obviously it is 11. Then this is right only, no? Why it is throwing exception? Okay.
No,
If I index
just
is
sign for the.
it is going inside this or how is it? Okay, inside also it is going. Okay. Can't I get the 10th element? Or how is it? I should get it right. My list. I can get the 10th element, no?
More brackets.
I got 100, no? 10th element as 100.
Yeah.
So, if I increase index, here only this guy is throwing exception.
It's 7.
So why on 10th it will throw exception? Index 10 it has printed. Increase. Okay. Okay, got it. The problem what is happening, right? It is shrinking now. See, this 100 has been removed. Okay.
Okay.
So once it is removed, it will.
The length is
Huh?
it's the length is updating by itself.
Yeah, right itself. Yeah, it will keep on, reducing.
Decreasing the length.
Yes.
Oh,
So if you print here size of array list,
array.
it will keep on decreasing. See,
Yep. Current size is last one. In the last one, current size is 9. Okay. By the time, how many element did we remove?
it is pointing to this one is 10.
Okay, we removed 100, 200, 300, so it becomes
Will be
12 minus 3,
it
9.
will
Yeah,
be yeah.
correct.
So
Okay.
what we need to do is that we need to find out the index of the value and then remove it. We will not remove directly using the this one. We cannot use this guy. So what we will be doing is we'll find out dx equals to mileage dot index of 100. Okay.
Okay. So whichever is the first 100, it will remove. Then it will look one more time. If it has another 100, it will remove.
Yes.
Index. Index of index. Okay. My list dot trim.
Okay, so now I think, yeah, there is no 100. Fine, no?
Yep. Done.
Okay. You know how to debug an application? I mean, how you can debug? There's
Oh,
something as a breakpoint if you want to put. Suppose I I want to know that during run point what this value is giving me, my index of 100. What
no,
is
I don't know
here?
how to do that.
Then I want to check what my list is containing after remove. Okay, then after that, what is my list is containing. So you can I just remove this so that less iterations will happen. Okay. So you put a breakpoint wherever you want to check it. What is the value there and what is happening there? Okay. Your
Okay.
program will run and it will go there and stuck it until unless you proceed further, it will not go and you can check it the value. So just I'll select this one and go to run, and instead of run you select debug.
Debug.
Okay, don't select run, select debug. Once you debug,
Okay.
go to debug perspective and sorry. So yeah, so currently that the first point what we were there is step over. Exactly. Wait. So if you see at that point of time when you had first breakpoint you had put here, so that this was containing this copy to array list object, which has these values as an array, Farsi integer, and if you can see the value also. Integer, then next you proceed. This is a step over. This is step into. So exception is coming. Why it is so? It was working no previously. Okay.
Hmm.
That's why it was happening. Why did it?
Because of that system dot out dot println, because we shortened the array now. We don't have 10.
I thought I removed it. Okay, that's why I was thinking why it is not going here. I just want to know 42, right? Okay.
This first one.
Okay, yeah. Now it is fine. So, see here before removing, it has printed.
Okay.
This, this
Printed.
this has been printed, okay, and it is stuck
Okay.
here at this point of this index, right? It is stuck here. If you see here, the idx value is 0, what we have initialized it here, correct? And then it is going for this object, so we'll see what this object is holding. The first is it's holding is 100,
Yeah.
okay. Then if you proceed, it is this index has become now 1, okay. Then if you proceed again, it has come here and then it will find out the index of the second that value. So again it will be, see, array list. It is containing the array list example object. Next one.
Okay.
So again you will go, again you will go, see it has font Farsi. Again you will go integer. Third one. Now it has come to here after removing. So see, if I
Okay.
go again next, it will print after removing. Now it is stuck here. It is waiting for me to give a command. So if I give again next, it will go and print Farsi. See the first. Then it will go and print this one. It will go and print this one. You will see it will be containing those values. So this is how you can control your uh, flow, and you can check what is the value it is containing, all these things. So just like I'll tell you, like we can revert, we can move back as well. I think why there is no step return is there. There must be some revert also. I mean, debug. Okay. I can check it what is the value it is containing. See, if I hover it to my list, it will show me it's an array and it is containing these values.
Okay.
So this is exactly this one. Your So while it is running, you can find out what exactly this object is containing. See, it is currently containing at 100. This object is currently containing 100. So this is if I make it next, then you can see it's array list example object. Now it's not 100. Okay, and you can see these are the values it is containing the array list. If you want to see what is the index value, its index value is 1. If you want to see what exactly this is holding, just hover it. Just hover it, this will tell you the method name. Okay, so this is how you can debug the application. You can see what exactly is happening. It's a very important thing in development perspective, because you will not know what is happening inside. Okay,
Okay.
now coming to this vector, right? I mean difference between okay, so I didn't tell you the final array list usage. I'll just remove this all. What I had written is the array list for any type, right? These days, whenever we write an application, we don't write such array list where you can put any kind of data. You have to strictly define to the array list what kind of data you are going to put. So we are using array list only for dynamic increasing and decreasing purpose. There is no other reason we are using array list these days. It's no more like,
Okay.
okay, you can put any kind of object. Yahoo, that is a very good thing about ArrayList. That is really very bad, because suppose I am writing an array list. Okay, I have defined one array list, and I did not tell that array list what kind of data it is going to keep. So list equals to new, and I asked the user to put only numbers. Okay, okay. So I asked only to put numbers, but some user what they did is they added a string as well. Some string they put. Now when I will iterate over it and I will get the value and I will try to do some calculation over this, that will create a problem for me, correct?
Yeah.
So even though I asked user to put numbers, they're putting the strings. Why they're putting? Because there is an option and they don't know, and they mistakenly put it or intentionally put it, anything. So that is a problem for me, right? I need
Yeah.
to, make it strictly like, okay, I want my array list to take only string or only numbers or only integers or anything, right? So that is called the generics in Java. You can make you can make this as a containing only integer. So now if you add this string, it will not let you add a string.
Yeah.
you can add only integers. Okay, so
Yes.
this is called the strict typing. That means strictly now you are bound to add integer only. If you put string or anything, right, your code will not compile, you will get an error. Okay, so the purpose of using this, I just told you that users can add any kind of data. So just to avoid that, we will we'll add 100, and we'll just put it as a integer. So only integer can go inside that, not a string. So the benefit will be only one thing, that it will be like dynamic increasing and decreasing. The difference between array and this one will be now, because it's
Yeah.
like now array only, that it will take only integer, but it will be dynamically increase and decrease. Okay,
Yes.
so now one more thing is there. What will be the difference between vector? Now what is difference between this vector and your array list? There is no difference at all. Only two differences there. One is vector is thread safe. Now what we say thread safe, I'll come to multi-threading, you will understand this term. Thread safe means like 10 threads is trying to access the array list, and 10 thread.
Only one can access it at a time.
Yes, so vector is a very costly data structure, I would say, because your performance will be hitting. Now I have written an application, multi-threaded application. Okay, and all my 10 applications should run parallelly. It should not run one by one. Then there is no use of multi-threading, right?
Yeah.
So your vector will make it in a running in a queue, I mean running in a one by one fashion, because if one is working, another will be waiting, third one will be waiting, fourth one will be waiting. So that is not a good thing. Only usage of vector is that whenever you are working in multi-threaded environment and you need some variable to protect from multi access, like you have some counter and you don't want to increase and decrease it at once, and some other thread has come and it has deleted or increased or something. So if you want to make it as a thread safe, in that case only you use that vector. Otherwise always use array list. Okay.
Okay.
So that is the only difference. And second thing is, as I told you, this array list, now array list, generally if you see, by default its size is defined as a 10. This is the default capacity if you go there. Okay,
Okay.
and if you see the vector, that will be also be 10 only, but there is a difference. Capacity, yeah. So by default this is 10 only. Now the difference is, so by default vector size has 10 and array list is 10. Once it crosses 10, suppose 10 element I have added, so 10 was already declared, right? After that, if I
Yes.
put 11th number, okay, the array list has to increase to some other size, right?
Yeah. It becomes 20.
Yeah, no, that's the difference. The vector becomes 20, but the
Okay.
array list becomes 1.5 times, that is, it will become 15. Okay,
Okay.
so if you see the resize, this one,
So that way, array list is better than vectors in
yes,
this way.
yes, yeah. So
Size plus one.
here copy, here it will be doing, I think, check insert capacity. Uh, they need to increase the, somewhere they increase, where, insert capacity. Somewhere they do. Where is it? 3 by 2.
Is it size plus one only, or just one by one capacity?
No, there is somewhere they mention that. I mean, if it has reached to that size, right, then they will increase the value to 3 by 2. 3 by 2 means 1.5. I think this one. Mod count on this somewhere. Uh, and calling this. I think the max array size is there somewhere.
New, there is something new capacity here, above max array, just where you saw.
They will.
If you go int
This,
new,
these are
I can't highlight old capacity.
this is
If
growth.
you go,
Yeah, that is
okay,
you can grow the size manually. Instead of they
okay.
are doing anything, you are telling okay, you keep on growing or that you can do. Okay, I'll show you later. I think somewhere it was there. I mean, 3 by 2 it was doing. Should be in add only. Add all. Sure.
Ensure and add all collection, ensure capacity size plus new, remove buttons and check and remove all, return all, right. For example, if we need anything like this and we can't find it, is there any way to Google
Yeah, yeah, right. It is.
how should I search for it?
Yeah, I'll just tell you.
Uh,
Like this. How does ArrayList size increase in Java?
Inshallah.
So they might have mostly you will get the answer in Stack Overflow only.
Yeah.
See here, huh? This guy will be there somewhere. Huh? This was see 3 by 2 I was telling no. This will be somewhere. In 1.8 they had removed this technique, I think. In
Okay.
1.8 they removed, I think. They are using this new technique. That's why I was thinking from where this method has come grow. So there is no more. This one is in which Java version you have?
I have the 8 JDK 8, so 1.6.
JDK8
What
will
was it?
have again that only. So they have enhanced this method previously, right? If I was using uh, 1 second, I'll write one project. I just sorry.
JDK 6. Grow.
Use Java 6 just to check it once.
It's in the grow method. There in Stack Overflow, they're saying that int new capacity equal to old capacity plus old capacity.
Yeah.
Uh,
See, that's what he is telling, right? Uh, Here they have written. Are you able to see my screen?
yeah,
Here it
I'm on
depends.
the same result as well.
No, yeah, it will depend on the implementation, but from the Sun 6 source code. In Java Sun 6, it was there. I believe that it grows to 15 element, not coding it out, but looking the grow code in the JDK. So it's similar to that only. See here, 10 plus 10, this, by 15. So you put this one, right? The value of this will be nothing but the 1.5 of that. Whatever you put. So it's like instead of that putting this 3 by 2, right? They
Yeah,
have put this.
if you scroll down, there is one answer with clear explanation.
Yes.
Uh, just little bit. If you scroll
Yeah.
down, yeah,
The
this
new
one.
capacity is
Edit.
1.5 times of old capacity.
Yeah, right shift one means it says.
Okay, so it's same thing only.
After, okay,
It's the same
point
thing only.
5 into
If you have time, you can just go through it
point
only.
5.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I'll do that.
So this is pretty much about this array list and all. There are other collections as well, like what if I need to store something as a key value? Okay, key value means like I want to store what I say employee name and its age. Okay, and I'll ask you to store the information about a student and his percentage or something, right? Okay,
Okay,
suppose I want to have a result and that will be having the student name and their percentage. So I need to have some key value pair, something like that, right? Which will a student one has a marks this, a student two has a mark this. How we can achieve this in Java? See, in array list, right, you can keep on putting the value, but how you will store in a key value pair? Any idea?
maps.
Yeah, map, hash map.
Yeah, but I'm not that good.
Yeah, so there are two options, not two options, there are three options if I say. Hash map,
Maps,
hash table,
hashtag,
tree map.
hash. Okay, tree map, map,
So
tree map.
in these thing, this map, right, that's why its name is map. The thing it happens, right, you can put as a key and value. Okay, now key and value is like it will you can put as a key something, it should be a unique, because if key is duplicated, how it will know that which key you are looking for, right? So in hash map or hash table, your key should be unique. I mean, you cannot put duplicate key. Okay, but value could be the same thing, like even I got the same percentage and you got the same percentage, right? But our name should not be the same. then I will not be able to distinguish what value we are looking for. So it's like something like here it's like Divakar as a percentage of 50, then some other person 3, or put some name. Has got 75. So I want to keep this information in my Java program, and then later if I want to sort this, or I want to find out or look into it, okay, who got maximum percentage and all these things, if I want to find out. Okay, are you
Okay.
there? Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, okay, fine. So how we can do that is using the uh, hash map. So once you write a hash map, you need to tell them what kind of key you will be using, what kind of value you will be using. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Key
I'm
is
going to,
string,
sorry.
and that is nothing. Just saying.
Ah. So string will be my name, and integer will be the percentage. Okay. Okay. So we need to add the value to this. There is no add method for this. There is a put method, and
Key.
रुको वहाँ रुको ना. Okay, so I'll tell you briefly how map works. The thing is, internally map uses an array. Okay,
Okay.
and whatever key you give to this map, it generates one hash code. Uh, you know that object class has a few methods like hash code, equals. Uh, what are the methods an object class have? Acha, what is object class? You know what is object class?
The main class of Java, which every class extends
Main class. Okay, super class. The super class, right?
class.
Yeah. So if you see here, I'll just show you what are the methods it has.
Okay.
See, if I do object dot, I am seeing that equals method is there, get class is there,
Plus
hash code is there,
code
notify all. These two are related to multi-threading
threads.
later.
Yeah.
This to string is a method which is used to print the object.
Okay.
You can put into the string, and weight is also related to this one,
Threading.
multi-threading only. So this hash code and equals has a very important, this one is there, hash code and equals. I'll tell you just in a brief time. these two methods does what? Whatever the value is there, right, returns a hash code value for the object. I mean, it will generate a unique number for each object whatever you are creating, and it will assign it to you. So even if you are not calling the hash code, by default it will be getting called, because see this what is happening, man? Why my cursor gets I don't know what is
Yeah.
happening.
No, it's
Okay,
uh,
so even if you don't call this object dot hash code, okay, this is getting called, because even for your this class, this array list example is extending your object class. Even this your hash map is also ultimately extending your object class. So if it is uh, extending your object class, it will have the access to their methods, right? Hash code and
yeah,
equals, correct? No.
yeah.
So how can I just ensure it whether it is getting called? So see, public int, see, am I calling this hash code anywhere in this program?
No.
No. Wait, why it is not happening? Put, if I'm doing equals, I override it, right? It's a pretend. Uh, why it is not calling map list dot put I'm doing, and then in this put should have called our. Got it. Why it is not happening? Okay. Suppose I am creating a student class which will have a field like okay. I've written the method to access these fields. These are called the getter setters. So we will not be directly accessing these fields. We will be, when we need this value, right? We will do the get name.
Yeah.
Okay, and we need to put value. We'll put do the set
Set
name.
name.
This is called the getter setters. Okay.
Yeah.
So see, generally what you do in Java, right? If you make it public or private or something, you make it public or by default. to access this value, what you do new of a student and then dot that name, then age, then percentage. Actually in Java it's not a good practice to have these fields public, because anyone can modify and do other changes. So better we should have write a method like a getter and setters. This is called the getter setters. You need to set the value, you call this set name. uh, what is this name, man? Okay, sorry. Set name, and if you need to get name, you do it. Okay, and we'll write these two methods here. And as I told you, you remember that two string method is also there.
Yeah, to string.
So currently, see, suppose if I'll just do one thing. If I print this new student, what it will print? You have
You
any idea what it will print?
some some object code some.
See, it's a student at the rate 64. It is printing some value, correct?
Yeah.
But I want my whatever the value I provide, right? This value. So even if say I am writing as so set is I did 10, set name. Now even this is set, right? It is still printing. Sorry, I'll just print this one. Okay. See, it is still printing this student 64 only. I want these values to be printed, right? It is containing this value, correct?
Yeah.
So in order to do that, there is a one method you can override. Java, this object has already, there is one method that override you can do is uh, to string. You saw that method, right, that time?
Yeah.
So we can override this string, and whatever will create one string as a student name will be name. We'll just format it how we want to show. Okay, so
Okay.
student is okay. So now if you print it, right, instead of printing the object, it will print you the value.
Student
Okay.
object. Can you show me that method once again? The previous one which you wrote just now.
Yeah, here.
Okay, public string to string, string str return string. Okay.
Or directly you could have done. I just so that you don't get confused. Uh, you can directly do like this only.
No, no, that's okay. I understand.
Yeah. See, this method is object class method.
Yeah, it is
I
from object.
Yeah. Implementation. I'll just show you.
Okay.
Remember that time I
So,
shown you.
so when we're calling this class, uh, this method
See,
toString
no,
is,
what happens, right? See, you have written this two string, right? So
yeah.
if you are not overriding this two string method, by default, what Java will do, the JDK will do, is that I'll show you what they have written. So this has their two string method. See, At the rate you are seeing at the rate.
Yeah.
So if you are not overriding, no, this will by default it will print this one.
Okay.
Okay, but this is the method of object class.
Yeah.
You see, this is object class. Okay,
Yes.
so what is happening is that when you are not writing this one, this guy, then
Yes.
that method gets called, this object class method, this one,
Yeah.
and that will print in that format. But if I am overriding that one, I am telling, okay, hey, whenever you are printing the object, see here I am printing the object. Generally we are not supposed to print the object, but if I am printing, I want in my proper format, you print it with this. So to when, see, when this will be called, right, this print statement, this will be called, it will first go and check in their toString method. But before that it will see what type of object is this. It will say, okay, this is the student, right? Correct.
Yeah.
So in the
Yes.
student it will go,
Student.
it will say, okay, oh,
Right.
toString is there only. So instead of calling to their own method, call this one. That is called the overriding. Method overriding.
Yeah. Got it.
Fine, no? Okay, so this is okay. We'll I'll show you this one, how to put in map. So three things, three fields you have put it here. Now how to iterate over a map. So it's not that easy like ArrayList. You cannot use like index based here, because it's a value based and it's not in order. It's not like zeroth index will be this one and one first index will be this one. So to iterate over, you need to understand how map works. See, if you go in HashMap, okay, they are they are having a linked list. I mean, later you can read about it. What is the linked list?
Yes.
They are maintaining a node kind of things, and many things are there. So you need to just bother about one thing, is that is a entry. Map.entry. Now
Map.
this map.entry is nothing but, if you see this entry class, this is a key value pair and it has a method as key and value. Okay, and one as a key set will be there. So I'll do one thing, how we can print this. If you print like this, it will definitely, it will print, but see, if you print this map list, it will print you this one, that Farsi is 80, Diwakar is 50, Hava is 95. But what if I want to, this is like just like printing the map, right? I want to
Yeah. The
get the
entire
key
map.
value pair separately.
Yeah.
Okay, so how we can do that? So there is a map dot entry. One second. So entry set. Okay, we'll do one thing. We'll go with the iterator. So there is one thing as named as a iterator. What is the problem? Type mismatch cannot convert from set of. Okay, this will give this. We'll do one thing is that we can. I'm thinking without explaining this set and all how we can do that. I mean, uh, just wait one second. Login page. One second. Okay, so we will be using the better for each loop only. The first this one. What we will be doing is that in for each loop, what generally we define is the variable in which the value will go and our list, right? So the variable will be of type map dot entry, which is nothing but your one class one object it is representing, and we'll put name as a entry, and we need to get the entire value, right? So map list dot entry set. Okay, so I'll explain you what exactly this is. This your entry, this one entry your represents the key value pair of this. If you see that this type of this one, declare type, this is the entry, your interface, which has the key value pair, which has a method as a get key and get value. So it represents your one value, like what I will say, your one entry object represents this one map list dot put. Okay, second entry represents this one Farsi 80, third this one. So you can now, you will have the hold of key as entry dot
Entry
get key. Okay, and there only will put it.
dot
Get value. So now it will print your key and value. See, I'll just remove this one. See, key is Farsi, value is 80, key is Divakar, value is this, key is aware, this is this. Okay, that is fine. So what exactly this does is, this is for each loop. I think you must be knowing there are other techniques also. You can use it using the iterator. I'll tell you later if that is okay, but you can use it other things also like iterator and other. I'll tell you later in that details. So for now, just you think that this map list is my this map which is holding all three objects. So once we do dot entry set, actually it returns the array of map entry object which is containing this string integer value. Okay, so it is returning you the array list. If you see here, it returns the set view of the map. Okay, and that set view will be containing the key value pair. So we are just iterating over it, and the each type of this entry object is nothing but the type of map entry. Now this entry is an inner class. I'll tell you in details because there are a lot of things which has been used here. So internal mechanism for time being is don't think much. How you will be using it, that you just focus on right now. So this is how you can use the key value pair, the array list just I shown you. Okay,
Okay.
so you do one thing, if you get time and once your exam is over or you get the time, I'll send you few just for strings I sent you, right? I'll send you a few programs, use array or array list or vector and hash map, all these four of these things, and try to do some programming based on that, so that you will understand. Later I'll explain you this one. I'm just running out of time, it's 9 o'clock, I have to leave. So just one thing, I was writing this hash code and equals. There is a bit significance of this. I'll tell you later. If suppose I create a hash map now, which is a type of, I can put a type of a student, that I'm going to student, and here I will put a roll number. You can put any kind of this here. Okay, and you can create a student object. Now I can in student list, right? I can put this std and roll number as 1. Okay,
Okay.
so I can write it for another student as well. So I have added two students, right? So
Yeah.
here my key is std, my key is here std. Okay, now uh, as I told you, map cannot take the duplicate value, uh, the key, right? So
Yeah.
sorry. Oh my god. So how you will distinguish whether std and std1 is equal or not? There has to be some technique, right? See, object, if I say uh, a student, this student and this student is equal, how you decide it? By name, by face, by their roll number and all these things, right? So map has to understand that. See, what if I write here Farsi, here also as a Farsi? Then there is a then Java will not, this map will not understand that this and this is both equal. It is thinking that this is std, this is a one object and this is another object std1, and it will treat you as a, if you put as a size as a hash map, that is a student list dot size. Oh, this will print you size 2. Why putting this only, right? Why is that I am called student history, this one put to aha, okay, okay, because I have overridden here. Sure. Okay, it will print you size 2, but if you see, if I make it 50 here and this here, there is no difference between this and this, right? Oh, wait. So it is printing size as 2, correct, no?
Yeah,
But see, the student std and std1 both are same only, right? I'm putting the same details and everything, but
same.
still hashmap is not able to understand that both are equal, because the key should be unique. If I put
Yeah,
here, for example, if I put in map list one more time, what it should do you think, what it should print, what is the size it should print?
size should be 0, 1, 2, 3.
3, here it will 3. Here if I, here it is printing 3, not 4. Here
Yeah,
HashMap is able to know that I'm using key as a Divakar 2 times, so it will take only 1 time.
1.
But why it is not here? Because it is not understanding what exactly this student is holding inside. See, this std and std1 both are different object. Okay, so map
Yeah,
hash map is understanding both as a same, sorry, different. Okay, even if both are holding the
different.
same information, it is thinking that obviously this std and std1 both the objects are different, right? I'm creating different objects,
Different
but
objects.
I have to write a logic to make sure that this student and this student is same thing. For that only we will be overriding these two methods. One is hash code and one is equals. I don't have much time, so just no, think about like what it will do. I will write a condition on which I am going to check whether I am going to put on name or roll number, or how is it. So
Something. At least one should be different, right?
yes, so I am just here. What I will do that I will, on based on this equality, right? I will write like, okay, uh, return this string name equal to uh, obj, हाँ पी रहे string obj. So we just type casted it. uh, okay, and then we will just compare that return this dot equals this name. So what it will do, it will check for your equality on based on the name. So if it finds that you are trying to put the same name, like this one is also here, this one is also there, then it will return that a false and it will not add you get it. Okay, I'll show you this one in detail, because this is really very important. It will take little bit time to understand
Okay.
because it does not go alone. There is one more thing which comes along with this, that is the hash code. So how this works and what is the importance of this, we will cover in next class. Okay,
Okay.
so for
Okay.
time being, you just go through this hash map, array list based programmings. I'll send you a few links, just go through the programs, and the rest of the
Okay.
things we'll cover in next class. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Bye.
I'll just stop this.